Good morning. So, what's up, YouTube? Today I'm gonna do something not too different, but a little different. I'm gonna go live on Instagram also, but you're not gonna be able to see my screen. But I mean, I got people on my Instagram, and if you're following me on my Instagram, at least we'll be able to talk, chop it up, or whatever. But yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Go follow me on Instagram if you're not. But I'm finna go ahead and turn on the live on there too. Again, you're not gonna be able to see the screen, but I'll be there. You can talk to me, you can ask me questions or whatever. If you got the YouTube live pulled up next to you, you'll be able to see the screen that way. Gotta go get something though. I gotta get something. One second. Alright. Hella cold. Personally, in my opinion. Did I get to name my live, or are we just live? Fuck it, I'm just live. Alright, IG, sup. Alright, I just hopped on the live over here, so there's no point. There's no point of trying to say if anybody wants to tap in. I don't even know because I can't see the bottom of this shit. I tried to, maybe if I stand it up. Alright, that works. I can see the whole screen. Anyway, so tariffs. I don't even know, bro. I don't know what to expect from the markets today. We can see the markets are already in a smooth momentum push to the downside, or should I say impulsive push to the downside. And yeah, this is what, both ES right here. So let me switch one of these to gold so we could look at the metal or the commodities or whatever the hell gold category falls into as far as financial instruments goes compared to just stuff like the S&P 500s, the American markets. Because hey, I'm American. I need to go ahead and start trading something else, huh? But honestly, the stuff going on here in America is affecting the world right now. So the world's markets, you know what I'm saying? Because we're putting pressure on the world right now with these tariffs. And these tariffs, from doing my research, it just seems as if they're way bigger than what other countries are imposing on us. And maybe there's some statistic somewhere to find justification for it, but at the same time, that's not what's being explained to the people, right? That's not what, I mean, in a way, yeah, but there's some other things that's not being explained to the people, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, it's rough, you know. You just want to make sure, stay prayed up. That's what I'm saying. Just stay prayed up, you know what I mean? Because Lord. But anyway, it's 8:46. It's already about 15 minutes after the market opened. Maybe a potential time to really be looking for opportunities in this market. We're looking at gold and ES S&P 500 right now, and they both got gaps in the market. I mean, we could take a trade off of either one of these, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, but right now, you know, nothing I'm liking. I'm definitely thinking sales. I mean, we're under the 200 EMA, and I mean, we could look at the 1 minute even on some of these charts and see what's popping. Okay, S&P 500 is moving a little more steadily down, whereas gold is actually creating gaps in the market. I mean, we filled a gap, then we boom, we're pressing down again. Honestly, it's a setup right now for gold. Gold looks like it's gonna go down, but will it break the lows? That's the question, you know. Let's see. Let's see what's happening. So if I were to take or would have gotten in this trade, or even it could even still provide opportunity. So boom. Oh, that's not actually accurate, is it? No, that's not. Okay, there we go. It's more accurate. 54.54. So we're looking at it like if this does break right here, it just barely does, right? And this might be a reasonable time to pull back. Hey, what's good, cuzzo? Yeah, man, we just over here on the stream right now on YouTube if you want to tap into that. Just looking at these markets, seeing what they're doing, talking about what's affecting them, like these Trump tariffs. But yeah, we chilling. You know, we might not even take a trade today. We might. I don't even know, to be honest. It's like I see what's going on and stuff. But it's, for me, it's just been kind of honestly a late start to my morning, so I'm not in any rush to get like press that button, you know, to be honest. Because if I take a loss in this state, I'm gonna just feel like, I didn't even allow myself to really wake up or get ready. I got up at like something to 8. It wasn't 8 yet, but it's close to 8, like 7:30 maybe, something like that. I want to play music, but I don't want to play like copyrighted music, so it's like, or like what I was doing yesterday, I was just listening to the radio, or not yesterday, Friday, and it ends up like if you're watching the live, it's more like you're just listening to the radio than watching the live. I mean, I guess it's not bad if you're actually watching the chart and seeing how I'm like trying to see it like I see it, which is just sit there and look at it. But yeah. And then I be wanting to play my music, but like I don't know if the beats I get are like copyrighted and shit like that. So I gotta do better and like talk to creators. But I just be grabbing their beats off YouTube. It's a free for profit, so I assume, but I don't want to just, you know, assume for real. Gold is looking, I don't know. So ES is looking like we could see some correction here. We could see some push back up. Gold actually does not seem as, to me at least, like it wants to make a clear push up. Both markets look like they're correcting right now a little bit. If you're in this gold trade, to be honest, it doesn't look like anything to worry about yet. Yeah, and if you got your stop loss set correctly, I mean, I think that would be the appropriate time to hop out of this gold market. If you're looking at my YouTube screen here, yeah, I don't stream on Twitch just because it doesn't have like, Twitch is cool, you know what I mean, but they delete like clips and stuff after, what is it, 24 hours? I don't know what it is. Twitch is cool, don't get me wrong. I just be on YouTube though. I like YouTube because it saves the stream after the fact. And then Instagram, I just popped on here because I have my most followers on Instagram, so I figured, you know, I might as well start trying to like give a little game or provide some type of substance. I mean, I do drop the content, like the short form content, and you know, post updates as far as my stream or whatever I got going on YouTube goes. But still, I don't know. I still got the most followers here, so I try to bring my best shit to Instagram. But it's like I can't do a stream on Instagram and share my screen, because if I could do that, then I would just do what I'm doing here on YouTube over here on Instagram. I ain't gonna lie, this gold trade looks kind of nice to get into, but you know, it's kind of looking like ES and gold, like these American markets and gold are just moving so similar. I don't want to touch it. I need to do a little more research, because I don't know. I wonder if that has anything to do with the fact they're both futures. But like, I would assume the gold futures contract would move just like the gold CFD or just gold price in general. So like, I'm pretty sure that's the whole purpose of it. But gold could fill a gap here. Gold could fill a gap here. ES, we're already on the 1 minute. That's what's crazy. We're already on the 1 minute. So ES could come down. I feel like we just filled this gap, but we created some gaps to the downside on ES. Now we're at this like key level, like the 49.65 level. Got a little heat for y'all. I'm gonna play some of my music just because it's gonna calm me down. I feel like I'm a little anxious, but that's just like typical with trading. And I mean, at least where the stage I'm at, I feel like I'm right there where it's just like I make money, but like sometimes my discipline loses me money, not even the strategy. It's just like I try to take every setup. Rather than just letting the market tell me what it's doing real quick. Or maybe I'm moving too fast, yeah. Locally, but I'm moving fast, yeah. No foot, but I'm on the gas, yeah. Yeah, that ES looking. We at the 49.70. We could be rejecting the 70. Let's look at the 5 minute again. I don't want to get too like caught up in the noise on both of these. She said, baby, I'm nothing to play with. This the 5 minute? Oh, this the 5 second. Hold up. Alright, that look better. So here on gold, we have demand sitting right, or supply, I'm sorry. We got supply. ES, we got supply. Or just use a line. Click on your crown and say goodbye. I'm trying to save a life, but right, we got supply, we got gaps getting filled. This ES trade could be good. I'm just looking now. I just want to look on the 1 minute, because it's like I just want to see if there's a, like right now you could already be in the ES. You could already be in the ES, but it's just like, to me, it hasn't broken out of this like 1 minute kind of correction yet. And you know, when it does, I may be more open to looking for opportunity. If you were trading this gold trade, you already got stopped out. I ain't gonna lie. It's looking like it wants to correct, but again, that's why we set our stop losses, you know, because yeah, you don't want to, you know, open yourself to too much risk. You can't control which way the market go, but you can control when or how much you lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to sit there the entire time just going against you, right? You could get out when you're like, okay, this isn't going my way. Cut your losses early. And that's what a stop loss is for. And shit, sometimes if you've seen this over and over, you know, like after seeing those last 3 candles kind of print, you could have got out of this one early, to be honest. Just on gold, as far as gold is concerned. You didn't even have to wait for stop loss to get hit, because at that point you kind of had and this is where learning your candlestick patterns comes into play. You already had kind of confirmation in an alternate move, which, you know, when you're trading, you want to be thinking like buyers and sellers. So if you're in a sell, but you see a buy signal pop up inside of your sell, that may be confirmation to go ahead and just, hey, get out of this trade. Especially if you're seeing gaps in the market, if you're seeing kind of the trend is exhausted, yeah. Now, here on ES, we have broken through this supply zone, so at this point, you know, it's invalid, and we could see liquidity grabs, but the 1 minute still looking bullish, if anything. It just flipped bullish. Everything is kind of correcting, and gold it's still under the 200 EMA on the 1 minute, but it's gaps in the market, you know what I'm saying? We've broken out of the trend. We could be correcting, you know what I'm saying, right now. Let me turn this down. On my way to get paid, I've been working for days, plus the haze got me dead. Hey, let me stop. Put that up there real quick. So yeah, let's go back to the 5 minute. I don't want to, again, get too caught up in this fluff over here, or this noise. And these days, there's a lot of noise in the markets, guys. I almost want to go to the 15 minute, just because it's like, hey yo, I still got all this stuff on here. Okay. Right, we still got this gap right here that happened overnight on Sunday. So we've been trading under there. Price could definitely pull back, fill that gap, but also we could just grab liquidity. I don't even know, you know what I'm saying? If I see a good setup, if it looks good, I'll be interested in it. But that's pretty much it. Like, gold could give us a nice setup here. See, ES though, yeah, let me move gold to the 15 minute. Yeah, gold had that same, like, futures just, oof. I want to say gold did a better recovery. Yeah, we could see buys. We could honestly see buys coming, you know, through this day. I don't know. I don't know how high. Gold doesn't really have too much a gap, but it does look like gold may be breaking out of a trend. ES, not so much. But we'll go back down to the 5 minute just to look what's going on right now. So definitely see ES invalidate a zone, hit another zone. Hasn't been too long. That it's coming back into like kind of the range it was in at 7, 8 o'clock, where it was coming from, at least around that 7 o'clock hour. So So we're back there, and we've seen price drop from the highs of this range prior to coming into the 8 o'clock hour, which it just completely bled. Kind of same, not the same thing with gold actually. Gold has not gotten back to where it was at 7 o'clock, and we see it holding down more. We still have a gap to fill on gold though, so it's pulling back. I think it has more room to pull back, plus there's still this gap. We're just looking at it on a trend standpoint since like 6 o'clock, where it's been at 6:30. Now again with ES, yeah, I think in ES I have a little more of a seller's bias because of the 1 hour trend. It just looks cleaner. It looks like a smooth kind of pullback, and where we're at we could be seeing this divergence. You know what I'm saying? We've seen price come up to this 200 EMA. We've seen it fail to create higher highs once it got there, and then start creating lower highs and lower lows. So we could be seeing definitely a sell-off on ES, especially considering where price is around that 200 EMA, and if we get like a push down beneath it, yeah, definitely. But it's also like, because we got these gaps, I wouldn't try to take it too far, because the market could just be correcting right now. And you know, if you think it's going to continue the trend, but it's correcting, you know, you can see some sideways action. You could even get stopped out. Whereas like gold, I don't know if I would take the sell on gold right here just yet. I mean, we are closing a gap if we do to the downside, but I don't know if we'll see a continuation, because especially with all the fear mongering that's been going on, tariffs, or should I say, yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. But it's just a lot, you know what I'm saying, of news and volatility in these markets. So just keep your risks low. Don't be over leveraging out here. Don't be trying to, like, you know. Yeah, don't max risk on your account today or this week, or I don't even know, this entire 4 years. Just after volatile moves like this, I mean, the market isn't it. We've been downtrending, you know what I'm saying, but I just want to make sure everybody is adhering to their risk management. Yeah, I just want to wait for more confirmation personally. Now, what's the ES doing on the 1 minute? Excuse me. Yeah, we're up. We're up right now. But we did break out of a trend. We did break out of this trend here on the 1 minute. And we got a gap down low about 15 minutes ago. Market could look to fill that. If we see price struggle through these 520s on ES, we might have to look for sales. We might have to look for sales if we see price struggle through the 520s. Gold. It's looking a little more healthier on this pullback, like it's still got room to pull back, whereas ES looks like the pullback might be exhausted, guys. So I'm thinking like we might want to take, you know, sell positions on ES, if anything. How long has it been? Does it tell me? I hit this. In 25 minutes already? There's no gaps right here yet on ES, but I still like it. I still do like the sell. Time is about to waste. It's a lot I'm trying to process. Much more than I need to do so making progress. But it helps when I speak to you. And we can see ES has been trading pretty sideways, and we're like at the top of that range right now. Yeah, I felt like that would have been a good sell on ES. I mean, I'm not. It's also the fact that it's on the 1 minute though. Oh shit, that's not it. I don't know what I just tapped. But look, it would be. We gotta move right here, right? And this move has already hit TP if we're being honest, probably, right? 53 points. The market is moving, y'all. 53 points is like what I'll typically see on the 5 minute, but it's just on the 1 minute because the market's moving so much right now. That'd have been a good, solid trade, you know. You know, it's looking like this 1 minute has broken out, but I still want to be careful because we haven't really gotten any breaks of structure, you know what I mean, on the 1 minute yet. It'd be nice if I had a little mouse on my phone. I feel like I could move quicker or like do what I'm trying to do faster. Like for real. But I mean, that's why ultimately, you know, the setup is like the computer desk, you know what I'm saying? We building up to that though. Woo! Look at that. And then now the 1 minute on ES is going crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like it wasn't that big a pullback, you know what I'm saying? I was really wanting to see some more before I started hopping into sales, and that's why. That right there. We're still over the 200 EMA. We still have like gaps up top, you know what I'm saying? We made a really strong push down, so it just makes sense that the correction is going to be just as strong, even though we already had a strong correction on ES. We as soon as it's like, bro, as soon as price broke out of this little trend, price is just going crazy. Like, yo, maybe I should have been looking for buys on this motherfucker. I mean, especially because I know we got gaps up top on the 5 minute. Hey, you can't take them all. Like I said, I'm not even all the way awake. I'm just getting my day started. Hey, I'll be using extra quarter don't know if you be gaming on your phone, but X Recorder. That's how I do my stream for YouTube. And I have another YouTube channel, King Plays Yu-Gi-Oh, where it's like I play games, but I don't think I even got one video posted. Well, I think I got one stream posted, me playing some Call of Duty Warzone. But it wasn't really like, it was just a test stream. But now that I know it works, you know, might hop on there after this. Well, I got some stuff I gotta do after this, but after that, might hop on there after that, after this. Yeah, well, hey, if you'd have took that trade on the 1 minute, that liquidity grab, you'd have got it. Just like on the breakout of the trend, you took that correction move, but it definitely made that bull flag and then just went crazy as soon as we broke out, right? Okay, let's move to the 5 minute though. Just again, we don't want to get too caught up in the noise. It looks like gold already invalidated this. Maybe we could see. Nope. At this point, I'm thinking gold's got buy opportunities too. Jesus, yo, look at S&Ps, yo. But again, we had that crazy gap. So, I mean, the opportunity was there. I didn't need to take these trades anyway. I'm trading on a funded account, and I'm in the combine stage. If I take too much profit, I'm gonna have to make that same thing again. So I just need a little more steady price action before I can even touch anything. At least at this point. Now, if I was already funded, yo, hey, man, I'd love to have been in that trade. Hey, we at work too, man. I can't play shit too. I got focus, yo. I already missed one trade sitting here. I really missed two, but again, like I said, the buy just was not as good as it looked. It wasn't. I would have probably made way too much money for the phase that I'm in on this account. So like, Jesus Christ, bro. We might be taking buys on gold. On gold, I don't trust ES still. I don't care. Look at the 1 minute on gold. I mean, like, yeah, ES. I think this shit failed. Did it fail? All we gotta do is look at the 15. I think. Yeah, that shit failed. But we can still see pullbacks, y'all. We can still see pullbacks. Ooh, gold. Come on, gold. Are you pushing up some more? Do I want that trade? We didn't really fill no gaps here. I do not want it. I ain't played Master Duel in a while. They just, I don't know. I'm the type of person, for one, I play Yu-Gi-Oh! Competitively, so I will put money into it, no problem, because it's just the simple fact is, like, the cards you need at a competitive level, everybody wants them, so they're of course going to be more expensive. So it's not that, like, you know, oh, I just want it because it's like, oh, flex on niggas. It's like legit, you just need the card to play, but it's expensive. So, but at the same time, if you want to play to the degree or to the competitiveness you want to play, that's what it takes. And so when you know that, it's like, I can't even play Yu-Gi-Oh! Unless I know I got the money to go do what I want to do with it. That's why, like, I haven't played in so long, because I'm just waiting on that 30 days to pass so I can log in and get my my little bonus again, and then plus whatever event goes on, and just rack up gems so that I can, like, whenever I do feel like playing competitive again or I got enough gems, I'm able to go and, you know, research the meta, figure out what I want to play test a couple things on like dueling nexus, figure out what it is exactly I want to play, and then go ahead and put the investment of gems on Master Duel into it and building it, and then, you know what I'm saying, I have a deck that way. And I had that for a while, but the meta's changing, you know what I'm saying? Shit's changing, shit's evolving, and so now, like, because what I used to play was like invoked toolbox, basically. Like, I throw a bunch of hand traps in the deck. I'll play one of each, like a Ash Blossom, a Gamma, Nibiru, Lava Golem, the Ghost Girls, you know, Ash Blossom, your Haunted Mansion, bitch, Ghost Ogre, you know what I'm saying? I'll play one of each of these, Droll and Lock, a Kaiju or whatever, you know, I have to, you know, I'll just play whatever them hand traps is, plus Alistair package, and then, you know, you could fusion something into anything with Alistair, and then also you throw in on top of that a DPE package, and throw in the Dark Magician and the Red Eyes Black Dragons and Red Eyes Fusion, and then boom, you got a Dragoon. So Dragoon plus Mechaba plus DPE wins games, or used to win games. Right now it ain't it. Look, see that gold trade? It looked like it almost hit TP, and now that hoe pulling back, y'all. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't like it one bit. We on the 15 here, so let me go back to the 5. Let me look at the 1 minute. This bitch. Damn, that ES 1 minute looks crazy. I don't like any of these markets, bro. They're just like, I don't know. We're seeing how it starts off. You know, we see the gap is getting cleared. We might see price start to bleed at some point though. Like, I really just don't trust it. As much as we're clearing gaps up top or filling gaps up top, we're creating gaps down low. And so once price reaches some sort of resistance, it could just go to fill those gaps down low, and then it could continue lower. Already gold is looking sus. Gold is technically already in breakout standing. Same with ES. Yeah, same with ES. I mean, technically these are more like narrower trends, but yeah. I don't want to play Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't want to stream Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, maybe, yeah, no, definitely at some point. Definitely at some point. I'm not lying. Definitely at some point. Because I'd be so sad if something happened to the Yu-Gi-Oh community, and I just feel like, damn. But at the same time, it's not a priority, but it is. It is and it ain't. I play Yu-Gi-Oh. So when I play, yeah, I have my opinion in, you know, what I see about it and how it's evolved and to where it is now. But at the same time, I'm over here, you know what I'm saying? I'm on this stream right now. I play Yu-Gi-Oh any day, yo. I ain't gonna lie, but like, I got cards. Pull up, I got them. And I think I like the cards more anyway, so that's another thing. Like, at that point, I'd just rather be into like TCG than Master Duel. At that level anyway, it's just funner. You get to travel, you know what I'm saying? Go to Worlds, do regionals. Might be some sell opportunities here. Seeing a little bit of maybe some divergence here, right? At the 5280 level, we are now breaking the low, and that goes for gold and ES. Now gold might recover. ES though, I don't know. This is all just happening so fast. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, these markets are just moving today, and that's good and bad. I mean, good most of the time. Today I've had a long week. Last week, yesterday was more or less of the same. So I mean, here we are with the start of the new week. Today's been so far more or less of the same. So life be happening, life be lifing, yo. So and it's not even 10 o'clock. It's not even 10 o'clock. But early bird gets the worm. You hear the birds. You hear the birds. That sounds so bad. Fusion Blue Eyes deck. Oh, that sounds so bad. You know what I want to play? I want to play the Exodia deck. Like with all its new support. Or like this new, that Red Eye shit. That Metamorph shit. This shit breaking out of trends left and right. I might take this gold by this counter trend. Let me look at the 5-minute again. Let's see what's happening. Ooh, yeah, never mind. That gold buy ain't happening. Not after that push. Look, I didn't even see it. I'm already, yeah. It still could happen. It still could happen. But you just gotta listen to what the market tells you. And right now, it's just not. It's not it. It's not ready. It's selling. Same thing with ES. We just, yeah, chugging downward. Man, we can't go back. We only can move forward. Elemental heroes ain't even elemental heroes no more. You just heard me say right now I run a DPE in my deck. That's a hero. It's just not an elemental hero, but it's a hero. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing too. Like, I like to play decks that have like some flavor, like to where it's just like how I like to play, regardless of the meta. You know what I'm saying? There's still at the end of the day some core like essential things or like play styles. You know what I'm saying? I like to control the game for real. Like once I'm even a little, once the initiative's kind of taken from my overall agenda, right? Like whenever my opponent gets that advantage, I'm kind of already done, and that's kind of how Yu-Gi-Oh is anyway. Like it's win or scoop. You know what I'm saying? Because you either get your board set and you have the game the whole time, or you get your board demolished, or you know, and you don't get set, and you know they get their board set and they win the whole time. So it's like it doesn't ever really. It's not like it used to be. Sometimes you get good games, but I mean, that's like, it's just rare. Yeah, it's just not. It's no surprises anymore in Yu-Gi-Oh! They play all of their resources turn one, and they're recyclable, so they gotta, a board set, like you said. Where the fuck my lighter go? How I lose a lighter? I ain't moved. ES. Gold, and then you motherfuckers ready to do something different. Damn, I feel like I just blew smoke straight at the camera. I mean, that's what good Yu-Gi-Oh is, though. Like, good Yu-Gi-Oh is having, you know, a deck that could play through the game, you know what I'm saying, that is able to recycle resources, or, you know what I mean? And when you're deck building, that's the way you need to be thinking. That is why I say Blue Eyes is so bad, especially a Blue Eyes fusion deck, because it is hard to find a way to recycle resources with that objective, you know what I mean, and available card selection. I mean, unless we get more support as far as I mean, there's a lot of fusion support, don't get me wrong, there really is, and that's where it's very viable, but I think it's something you got to be creative with. And I haven't seen your deck build, don't get me wrong, but I just also feel like, I mean, basically zombie decks. I don't know, zombie decks. I mean, Eldritch, Mutant, or is that Illusionist? I don't know. They're fun. Zombie decks are fun too. Are we breaking out here? Kind of creating like a flag. Is it a bull flag? Or a bear flag? You know, I was supposed to look at the 5-minute, not get caught up in this noise. I mean, yeah, that was a nice pullback, huh? Damn. See, and had I been looking at the 5-minute, I might have hopped in those gold sales. I think I said I was looking at them too. Like, I wasn't so confident to buy. I don't know what's up with me today, y'all. That's what I'm saying. Like, these moves are happening. I'm just here. But it's alright, you know. There'll be more opportunities. At this point, the question becomes, does price recover from this point? And it looks like we already done broke out back into this bearish market. I mean, or at least trend. I'm not gonna say market, because we're at the lows, not breaking the lows on gold. We're back to overnight inventory on ES after filling the gap. Pretty much, essentially, we're at the highs of, you know, what was previously going on. We broke the highs, so, you know, and we're kind of in the middle of the range. Y'all, You know where I'm at. Pull up, man. I will be here. Or just make, I mean, I be working, but I'm like, I got 2 jobs, and they're both part-time, so I'm never like at work all day, you know, unless they schedule me both on the same day, which typically they don't be doing. They did the last week and the week before that, and I was kind of like, damn. But normally they don't do that. I haven't seen my schedule for one of my jobs this week yet, so I don't know if that trend is continuing. But yeah, I'll be here pretty much 9 times out of 10. Unless you come late on the weekend, then I might be out. But if you trying to go out, we can always do that too. Shit is cold. I gotta use the bathroom too. Okay, we're in a buy on ES. Wait, what just happened? It just said I lost like $700 in a second. What just happened? Hey, yo, bro. For real, what just happened? Yo. Oh, we gonna have to hit up Top Step on that, bro. That doesn't even make sense. Because if you look at where I entered the trade, hold on, let me hop on their live. Let me hop on they live. On my live. Yo, I know what. Let me go to the 1 minute again. If anything, when did I hop into this? Right here, after like maybe this 3 candle move right here, 1, 2, 3. And I was finna set my stop loss right down here, like, and then, you know what, let me see something. Let me go to the 5 minute real quick. Bro. Hey, yo, I'm not tripping. These accounts cost $50, but at the same time, I'm tripping because, like, damn, that hoe is 348 points right now. Maybe I should have been on micros because maybe I'm not realizing just how much these markets are moving right now. Because I feel like if you go back and watch my other live streams, a typical day, like, or a move will be like, 70, 50-ish, 80 points. Right now, this is on a 5 minute chart too. It says 300 and something points. So like, but you know, the candlesticks don't, you know, and then when you're looking at the price scale, it kind of, you don't necessarily realize it. But I think that might have been accurate as fuck. Although that's actually crazy because then, oh, man. I wish I could like see where my shit was, where I entered, but I'm pretty sure I entered like right here, right? As soon as we got that break on the 5 minute, I entered, and then just as soon I got taken out, right? So now if we calculate, like, let's say 50 points, right, is a typical trading day, or let's say 60 points, and this is a 350 point trade. That means this 60, it's like 5 times the size of my normal trade, which means Whereas my typical risk, I might get taken out. I need so essentially it could have very much moved only a fifth of this and taken me out. Ooh, and then smooth the whole way. So we were getting stopped out either way, guys. But that was just ridiculous, yo. Tariffs question mark? Is that what's going on? I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Definitely learn from my experiences. Don't again, always, as you know, I'm risking what I can here. So hopefully you're doing the same. Like don't be over leveraging. Don't be, you know, if you have your personal accounts, don't be honestly, definitely make sure at like you're measuring and you're paying attention to how much price is moving. I would say, because even the 1 minute today, like, like let's look at some of these setups on the 1 minute. Let's get this out the way. Okay, now all of these setups are counter trend, which is why I didn't even take them on the 1 minute. And why I took like that 5 minute one, because especially because we're above the 200 EMA on the 1 minute, we could still see that push up even though we had this one break here. But you know, let's just watch and see. But let me measure this before I get too distracted on what I was doing. So like for example, if you'd have took this counter trend liquidity grab on the 1 minute, that's 155 tick stop loss, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's actually a lot for even let's look at maybe we should just stuck to gold. Gold might be the better market these days because of everything going on. Or maybe it's not even that, because this price action looks clean, guys. As much like as impulsively as it's moving, as like as far as like it's taking these like big swings and stuff like that, it's still looking very clean, like as far as returning to highs and lows and points, areas of interest, and creating, you know, like, if that makes sense. So we can see here, like, but this even on gold, that's like 100-point move. I'm gonna say on gold, a regular day on the 5 minute. I don't trade gold as often, so I kind of not sure. But it's I think it's around that 60-point range too, because to be honest, so it's moving like double what it would move right now, or maybe like triple. So, you know, yeah, maybe you just want to be careful on that. Trade micros. That's as far as I guess throughout for the rest of the week. That's what I'm gonna have to do, especially if markets want to continue moving this aggressively. As long as it's clean structure, though, we could trade it, because at the end of the day, like, the setups are there, you know what I mean? There's been plenty of opportunities. Some of them I just didn't take, and honestly, you know, looking back, we wish we would have, but at the same time, I don't even know if it would have went any other way, because I was completely oblivious to exactly how much price was moving. I was strictly looking at candles and not really like thinking about like the, or even noticing like the number range that we were moving compared to like a regular day. Yeah, I'm just so used to just like setting that TP and stop loss, and I typically keep my risk low anyway, so I never have that issue. But yeah, that's why they have the micros, guys. So I mean, we're probably just gonna be trading micros for the rest of the week. I'm probably finna hop off live. I don't know. I think I still want to go watch Top Steps live. I don't know if I'm gonna do that here on this live. I don't know if that's an issue. Like, can I even do that? Well, is that allowed? Y'all finna see all my fucking search history. Goddamn. Now y'all know I'm a creep. Fuck.
Oh God.
What they saying over
They are reiterating that Hassett did not say this.
Made
My
any
senior advisor did not say this. Trump rapid response X handle.
No, I think I see they in
No,
the
there was
red.
an X handle for red. But yes, this is like red. It is very
Try to correct. They have way more there. Way more risk. I feel dumb, but that just be about yourself. You know, I've been dreaming for a while. I've gotten time together. We out of that. Okay. So he was back up. Yeah.